This video may contain spoilers for Game of Thrones Seasons 1 through 6. This was what most people's reaction was to last week's episode, with all the questions that we had left up in the air, and a lot of Arya's plotline didn't make much fucking sense, and we were all thinking this. But, congratulations, you have made it to what will likely be the greatest episode in TV history. And I mean better than Hardhome. And I don't mean just for Game of Thrones. I mean for all of TV. Not just all the great HBO shows, but all of TV. This episode is rumored to be the most expensive episode in Game of Thrones history, which is crazy because they were averaging $10 million per episode. So I'm thinking the budget for this, it took 6 weeks to film this alone. And I'm talking about the Battle of the Bastards, of course, episode 9, which premieres tonight. And by the time this video hits YouTube, it will only be a few hours. So yeah, get hype. We can cut them some slack. Yes, it's just, they're taking shortcuts and they choose things that we would not necessarily, as book fans, choose to do ourselves, but they do what they gotta do, and this episode is gonna be making up for a lot of that shit, which is why I cut them a shit ton of slack last episode. I noticed in my comment section people were saying, hey man, you're rating this episode pretty high. I think it was shitty. I give it a 4 out of 10. I give it a 2 out of 10. I give it a fucking fat out 0. But look, I gave it a 10 out of 10 because I knew this episode, Battle of the Bastards, is gonna be so fucking epic. And this season, honestly, so far, has been pretty good, in my opinion. So with that being said, I've brought you guys a theory that will go along with tonight's episode. I'm having a contest for a Jon Snow doll giveaway where all you have to do to enter is make sure you subscribe, like, and then leave a comment down below. The contest is for a $25 gift card to Amazon.com to purchase the Game of Thrones Legacy Collection from Funko Pop, the Jon Snow figurine #1. If you would like a quick rundown of my theories and predictions for tonight's episode, you can go check out this video right here. Jon Stark will in fact be proclaimed King in the North. I predict this will happen shortly after the Battle of the Bastards, and here's why. First off, he's a main character. He's been brought back from the dead, and he gets one of the greatest character arcs thanks to the favoritism from the writers, being a huge fan of his POV chapters. In tonight's battle, he will show that he's not a dictator who tells you what to do and can't likely do the shit them damn selves. I've learned through my employment experience that respect is earned, not given, so Jon will in fact prove himself worthy of the North's admiration through his carnage and fearlessness on the battlefield. Jon Snow's bastard status won't matter anymore, and House Mormont will likely be the first to propose him as Kitten. Yeah, I mean, King of the North. Lyanna claimed how men from Barrett Island fight with the strength of 10 mainlanders, so she will see Jon's physical prowess and admiration will follow. My reasoning as to why I don't think Sansa Stark will in fact be a queen in the North is just that Sansa will likely be seen as too weak by most Northerners, and her exploits with the Lannisters will tarnish her reputation. We've seen hints of this previously with House Glover. Sansa, in fact, may return with Robin Arryn to rule in the Vale. I believe this will likely happen after a fallout between her and Jon, or she'll just in fact be too envious of Jon's new status. Mr. Targaryen will likely turn down his new leadership role at first, but I think he'll ultimately be convinced by Davos. I do believe that Jon will elect Davos, Lyanna, Sansa, and Tormund as his small council, or his closest advisors. Who do you guys think he'll choose? Let me know in that comment section down below. But wait, I have a couple more things I need your opinion on. Jon's first act, in my opinion, will be to reinforce the ranks of the Night's Watch and reinforce support at the Wall, and basically focus his attentions towards the White Walkers. Do you guys think that the White Walkers are going to bring down the Wall this season? And what do you think Jon's first act will be? I want to thank you all so much for watching. I plan on doing a live stream sometime in the near future, but the only way to find out is to subscribe. Please, if you enjoyed this video, slap a motherfucking like on it for me. I want to shoot for like, I don't know, maybe 250 likes this video. If you click the link on the left up here, this will take you to a video that I did on my end of season finale predictions for Cersei Lannister. Or if you click on the right, this is a video I made back before the season even premiered about who I think will die. So go check that out to see how wrong or how right I was. Link to my Patreon is over here on the right as well. Links to my social media, my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, as always, are in the description. This has been Sir Hunt's Refuse. Winter is coming. Yeah, look, Jon, you've been saying that for 5 fucking seasons, bro, and it still ain't here yet. I better see some snow falling in King's Landing. Winter is... Shut up.